It's the PK and DK show.
Please stand by. Stand by. On the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. On the air next.
It's the PK and DK show. Now it's time to go online. Hello, it's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget normal.
The PK and DK show. Your average everyday couple fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
All right, welcome to the show from the house that we do. How you doing? How you doing? How you living on this Wednesday? Thank you guys. Sorry for the little bit of a delay. Always got to be a delay. Always got to have something go wrong. You know what I mean? My name is PK. Let me send you over to the wonderful Denise.
Hello, DK.
How you doing? How you living? You want to give people a round of applause? We're waiting.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. We've been already chit-chatting, and everyone's getting in, getting settled.
Go ahead and give them some
PK's looking a little swagged up. That's from John.
Oh, that's nice. That's because I'm not standing up, John. Wait till you see when I stand up.
Oh, no.
Then we'll see who's swagged up. Hang on a second. Whoop, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just clicking on buttons.
Echo on my mic, apparently. A little funkadelic.
Is that on everybody's
audio.
mic? It is, huh? There's always got to be a problem. See, this is what happens when
We could share my.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on, we'll be right back. Hang on a second. There's always a freaking problem.
Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. You know, kind of like Tokyo after Godzilla. Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. You know, kind of like the Death Star after Luke Skywalker. Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. Kind of like the Enterprise that one time it got blown up. Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah, kind of like the Titanic after hitting that iceberg. Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties.
All right, let's see if that works. Let's do a little test right now. I'm gonna go through all the cameras. Y'all let me know if you got some feedback. All right, here we go. Everything should be good. No feedback. Hopefully everybody's good. We good? Maybe. All right.
Hey, are we on Facebook as well today?
Yeah, we're gonna be back on Facebook here.
On yours, PKTK,
we're gonna be Facebook
or
on our job.
Oh,
We're stepping it up.
Ooh,
We did for like 2 seconds, and then there was echo.
Oh man, maybe I should take it down.
There was yeah. Can you delete that one? That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
That would be quite embarrassing.
And then let me know when you're ready, and we'll kick it back on Facebook as well. I'm sorry, guys. What happened was we had a lot of stuff at work, so I had to bring some of the equipment from here to the job. And anytime I unplug something, when you go to hook everything back up again, for some reason things just go kapooey. But I think we're back. We'll do a little roll call in a few minutes.
Page, delete. Okay.
Thank you for doing that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
We're a team.
We've got DK Champagne Exercises. Is going to be awesome.
Yeah, so I posted it on Facebook last week, and so many of you guys commented like, "Whoa, that's so cool." Thanks for not calling me out about being an alcoholic or anything, but
they've been calling us out on that. They've been calling us out.
Yeah,
just a little bit. All right, I'm gonna kick it back onto Facebook. Are we good on that?
Yeah.
So if you want to monitor those comments, I'm sorry, guys. Just bear with us. We're trying some stuff out here. All right, let me welcome everybody from Facebook back in to the show. Thank you so much. It's PK, it's DK, it's our Denise, by the way, for the few people that are like, oh, it's DK. What happened to Denise?
It's me.
There she is.
My name is Denise Diane Kalensis, a.k.a. DK.
And hopefully everything is working so we can relax. All right, so a few things that we're going to get to your champagne workout challenge, like I was saying a few minutes ago. We got to talk a little about the K's family reunion. I got to go visit the family.
Yes,
I don't know how I feel about that.
We do.
Actually, I know how I feel about it, and it's not good.
It's like just a few weeks away.
A little conversation about it. If you have a TV show, you always thought to yourself, look at me. You always thought to yourself, this would be a moneymaker. You know, you watch the Kardashians, you watch all these things on the Discovery Channel, and you're like, you know what? I got the perfect idea for a show. I'm going to tell you how we can get you a reality show. And this isn't like, just me talking out of my butt like usual. Tell them I talk out of my butt.
All the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
Applause me. There you go. But this is an actual real cool hookup. So whether it's you, whether it's a neighbor, maybe you know somebody that you're like, you know what, this fool definitely needs to have a TV show.
Okay.
I'm going to help you try to line that up. And I'm not even getting like a percentage. This isn't PK trying to pull a Ballers move. If you ain't watching Ballers, you need to step your game up. Probably one of the best shows on TV.
You really think so? I was like, oh, I thought that it was just me. So, like, I watched it without you because I thought that you didn't really like it that much.
Why?
Oh, that's exciting.
No.
Cool.
But this is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. So if you know somebody, a neighbor, if you have a perfect idea, I want you to hang on to that. We're gonna jump into it. What'd you think of the new 50 Shades of Grey trailer? Did you like it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean,
were you a big fan of the first 50 Shades of Grey? Now, again, for everybody that's new to the show, we're married. This is our apartment, and we talk about things just as we see them happening.
Yes.
This is just everyday normal couple talking about things. I thought you didn't like the first 50 Shades of Grey.
I didn't mind it at all. No, the very first experience in the theater that we had, it was terrible, but then we watched it again and I liked it.
Yeah, but you got to give me some respect. Who's the manly man that had your back in that theater?
Right.
Or your friend's back.
True.
Her friend was being loud in the first 50 Shades of Grey. Maybe we had a little bit of wine, and some guy turns around and calls her a very inappropriate word that I will not say. A word that I barely ever use. I reserve this word to use like at the most worst situation when I have to deal with a lady.
Right.
There you go. I just don't use it. I don't use it. So this guy turns around, calls your friend that word.
Right.
I stand up and I'm like, yo, if you got some problems, let's step outside and we'll talk. I'm glad we didn't step outside and talk. So then I go around and I'm like, come on, bro. And then he grabs my neck and then I pull one of these.
Yeah.
I always got to share the story because it's not often. Like I've never really hit a person before. So, he grabs the neck. I pull one of these, a little poof, right in the face. Security comes in. The entire theater is just watching us now, not 50 Shades of Grey, the first one.
Right.
We get escorted out. You're all quiet. Yeah. You're all quiet. And what do I tell you? What I tell you the entire time?
PK,
Security's around us. What I tell you? I'm like, don't do nothing. It's cool. Anything. Cops are coming. Don't do nothing. What do?
Right.
Punch them right in the face?
Well, you just shouldn't put your hands on my husband. That's all.
Well, and you don't like, look, if you have a problem, and I'm with you. Yeah. I'm with you on problems and people being loud, and I hate people being loud. It's just, you say something nicely, or you approach a situation, you don't turn around and call a random lady the C word. You just don't do that. To me, that's not something you do.
Right.
You never do that. All right. You want to do a little roll call?
Yes, let's do it.
Let me tell everybody on Facebook, we have a chat. It's an easy chat to read. The one on Facebook is really hard to actually read your comments and what have you. So if you'd like to join our chat, go to pkanddk.com and click on the 914 show, and you'll see the chat. We have everybody in it, from Apollo to Anita to Race Car, but I'm doing your job. Let's do a roll call. Why do we do a roll call? Because the people must be heard.
Yes, so up in the chat, what up? We got Jesus and Laura, Blanca, Tressa, Sarah, Christy, Emily, Saints, Adam, Shamiz, Northwest Jeff, Megan, Larissa, Honeybee, Adrian, Irene, Megs, the Transporter, Sherelle, Racer, Trisha, Low-Key, 713, Anita, Apollo, John, Larissa, and what up? We got 7 lurkers.
Let's give a round of respect to the lurkers. Always lurking in the chat. They afraid to log in. I don't know why. Maybe they can't. Maybe they can't.
Okay.
We're lurking. And again, on Facebook, you can join that chat. pkanddk.com. Click on the 914 show. That way we can say hi to you and give you like a little respect and what have you, and have a good time. Street racing. We got to talk about street racing. Some stuff went down this morning. Mm-hmm. Right? Man.
Terrible things went down.
Yeah, and I can't believe it. I couldn't wrap my mind around the fact that the dude street racing was the cop?
Right.
What? Not just the cop, the assistant chief's son?
Yeah, it got a little,
What?
Touchy.
What? Like, dude, man. So we'll have a conversation on that. American Horror Story premieres tonight.
It does.
Are we going to watch Love? Are you going to give me?
We will watch at a later time.
You took me to Bridget Jones' Baby.
I did.
I have the official review.
Yes, I
So
did.
now I'm asking you to watch one of my shows.
That's fair. That's fair.
Is it fair?
Yeah,
is that good?
At
least give me 2 hours, because I believe. How long was that movie?
2 hours.
No, because
That's like one episode, a movie for a show.
No. You got to get 2 episodes to make it fair. Bridget Jones, it was in 60 minutes minus the commercials. You know what? I'm going to need 3 episodes.
Oh, boy. I didn't agree to that. I will certainly give it a shot because the premiere is tonight, and you are such a diehard fan of that show. Even though, honestly, even like pictures of it really creep me out. Like the teaser trailers or the commercials with the spiders that come out of like the eyeballs, like the spider legs are eyelashes.
Yeah.
So creepy. Yuck.
So 2 episodes.
I'll give you 1.
You got to give me 2.
I'll
you got to
give
me
you
2. Come
1
on.
because I also watched some of your other shows. So I'll give you 1
Okay.
episode, and then if I like it, then I'll continue to watch it.
You know what? I want you to tell me right now, or you have until the end of the show to come up with one. I want you to come up with one TV show that I tried to get you into that I was convinced was going to be a great show.
Okay.
That you thought was complete hot ass and cabbage.
All right.
I will applaud you. I will apologize for the time you spent.
I don't like scary movies and scary shows.
But that's not what I'm
and
asking you. Like every single show since the beginning of our relationship 10 years ago, not even the marriage of 7 years, the relationship of 10 years, I have been like hitting them out of the ballpark. You call me whatever a good baseball player's name is. Somebody help me out in the chat because I'm not a big baseball fan.
Okay. Oh, no, that's just from me. These
But
are my notes.
But every show that I've convinced you to watch, I think has been a home run. And in fact, you have gotten on board and liked. Case in point, Mr. Robot.
Right.
You hated Mr. Robot.
I'm not saying I hated it. Wow, you're really negative to me today.
No. How am I negative?
Oh, my goodness.
How's that negative? I'm saying you hated it in the beginning, and then you loved it, and that's why I'm saying you should give me 2 hours of American Horror Story.
Right.
Because typically, I hit him out of the park. That's not being negative.
So in the chat, Sherelle is saying about she likes The Walking Dead, and then John saying how Halloween right now is his favorite time because fall and all of the new shows and everything that's coming out.
I've tried so many times to walk into The Walking Dead. I've tried so many times to get into it, and I've watched the first season. The same thing happened with Game of Thrones. I don't know why. First season, I watched the entire Game of Thrones. Second season, I couldn't get back into it. Same kind of thing with Walking Dead. Maybe I need to give that another shot. I know I've said this in the past as well, but the other one I couldn't really relate to was the meth. What's the meth one? Our buddy Ben
Breaking
loves.
Bad.
Breaking Bad. People love Breaking Bad. It's like a cult for people. That's another one I haven't been able to get into. Trisha in the chat says, I'm watching Buffy for the first time. Buffy, you taking it back to the 90s. Respect.
There you go.
Apollo, what's going on, Apollo? Nice to see you up in the chat. Apollo saying cold water.
Or he loves the cold weather.
Cold weather.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was just thinking about that Bieber song. Please respect my ass.
All up in your
respect
head.
me. Megan saying, oh my God, Breaking Bad, my favorite. It's because you got ADD, PK. I do have ADD, but I also like a good storyline, so I don't know. Is there any shows that, again, and I always ask this question, but I think it's a great question to ask. Is there any shows that the world isn't like, because I feel like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, everybody loves. Is there a sleeper show that you love, but maybe you can't get other people? I think last time I asked, somebody said Fargo.
Yeah.
And I tried giving Fargo a chance.
No good?
Woo! But maybe there's another one out there. Would love to hear from you. Wine Wednesday, do you want to break into a bottle?
Yeah, let's
Hell
do
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah. It's Denise's Wine Wednesday. She don't know nothing about wine except that it make her feel good. Oh, yeah. No credentials. Denise's Wine Wednesday. The following information gonna be pointless. Oh, yeah. She don't even remember the wine tasting she's been to. White girl drunk.
Hold up, we're popping bubbly? By the way, if you're new to our show, because we're doing it on Facebook as well.
Yes.
We do Wine Wednesday. This is our apartment, so we usually have a couple sippy, and then our bedroom is right next door. And there's no bosses to be like, why the hell are you guys drinking? Because it's our apartment, bitch.
Yeah, this literally is a bedroom. We call a studio 2B for second
2B.
bedroom.
We started in a closet. Literally, our first show was done in a closet. Thank you. Respect everybody that was with us in the closet. And then we moved it up.
We started like 2.5 years ago in closet
yeah.
and then in our
Dining room. Mm-hmm.
and now in our second bedroom.
And now we're in the second bedroom. We got all this space. And we're about to move, too, in Midtown.
Yes,
we're just moving up the block from 14th to still 14th, just closer to the interstate. The studio, this is going to be cool. Have we talked about this?
Oh, we haven't
A
yet.
little bit, maybe? So
do you want to talk about that first, or do you want to continue with
you
this
gotta
first?
pop that
All right,
bubbly, mama.
Let's continue with this,
Pop
and then we will.
Why are we doing that? Not the
then
rosé
we will
bottle.
move on. The rosé bottle is very large, and we have a pretty big event this weekend that I think people are going to come over for. I'm hoping
We ain't got no friends in Atlanta.
I'm hoping
Who's
that
gonna come over?
Honeybee and Maddox, the ones who were the
Yes.
gifters of the bottle,
That's true.
would care to join us before Music Midtown. So I have
apologize.
that one saved.
Honeybee, Maddox, our boss Dan, No Chill Dan. We got to talk about No Chill Dan came
No
at it. I
Chill
don't even
again.
know if what he did was legal, but we're going to share that story coming up in a few minutes. But anybody else? That's
Terry J.
Terry J, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. All right, pop.
All right, so everybody.
Try not to make a mess, though.
This is, okay, backstory here. La Marca is by far my absolute favorite Prosecco. I had it like 3 years ago and then just was hooked ever since. It's usually on sale anywhere from like $11.99 to $15.99. And to be honest, when it gets like $15.99, I'm like, it's too expensive. So I found this at Target for $11.99 over the weekend. And because it is like football season, I have a routine also on Sundays where I like to do like Sunday mimosas and get ready for the big games. But for some reason, I didn't drink this weekend. So
Holy
we're using it today.
Hey, 1 weekend out of the 52, I didn't drink.
No, football, like especially opening day.
I know, but typically, like, and I'm not being negative. I'm just being
Ready?
honest.
All right.
I don't think there's a Sunday morning that you're not popping bubbly.
I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to be a little bit more responsible.
We went to a Falcons game. Can we talk about that?
We can, yeah.
We went to a Falcons game.
I should have drank the whole bottle before then. That's all I'm
man,
saying.
that dome though.
That dome,
That
though.
dome though. Now look, like we lived in Houston before, and I know there was a lot of pride in Houston about the Astrodome there. A lot of pride. People don't want to tear it down. They started tearing it down. They stopped it.
Yeah, they want to make it a green space.
They took down like half, like the stairs and stuff, but then they just stopped. So I'm like, wait a minute, you guys were already demolishing it. How did it stop after you already started tearing stuff down? But they did. So a lot of pride there. I don't know the history between that dome and this one. Like, how deep?
Right.
I don't want to say the wrong thing here. How deep is the love for the Georgia Dome? Does it go deep? Does it run deep?
I'm not the correct person to ask who's only been
I don't
here,
know. Does
like,
anybody
6
know?
months.
Can you hit us up? Can you hit us up on Facebook? Can you hit us up at pkandk.com 914? Because I don't want to, like, I'll sugarcoat my opinions. Please respect that. But yo, I'm just saying.
All right, so the point of our Wine Wednesday is where we get together, we talk a little bit about, I like to talk about the bottle. Like, I like to do something that's like expensive, and then I find it for really, really cheap, or something like really unique, or something that's special to me. So that's about like this bottle. It just reminds me of any time there's a celebration or football games, whatever, I have a bottle around. So
I don't think Wine Wednesdays just so we can get toasty with our friends in the chat.
And Sherelle is saying that we can find it for like $9.99 or $10.99 at Costco as well. So thank you. So we all share tips as well. So this is to you guys. Cheers.
I used to get my Costco card from Ivan. But I haven't talked to Ivan in a minute, so.
Yeah.
Eh.
All right. So cheers to everybody.
Yeah, cheers to everybody. Thank you for joining us.
so much for joining us.
We're going to drink this. We're going to continue the show here in just 1 second. Cheers to everybody on Facebook. Cheers to everybody, all of our regulars, our truth tellers, our dysfunctional family that joins us Wednesday in and Wednesday out. And sometimes cheers to Smees.
Transmitting live 24/7.
Listen, watch, comment, and more. Get all the details now at www.pkanddk.com.
Casey, pour me a glass. I wish I could digitally.
Yeah.
I wish, Casey, I could just hand you this right through the camera. I wish, if I could, I would. If you're over 21. Carmen saying, hey, y'all. Carmen, how you doing? How you living? You can always join our chat, the big chat, the one that's easy to read because it just goes so fast that sometimes I only see one or two things on Facebook, but you can do that. Again, pkandk.com. I'll keep saying that only because tonight is our first night doing the show on the station's Facebook page as well.
Yeah.
Might get yelled for that tomorrow. They might tell me, PK, you got to keep your insanity to your guys' self. But we figured, why not? We'll give it a shot. And it's a show, again, if you're just joining us for the first time. It's an unconventional look of the world. It's about, we've been married, so we just come on here, we argue, we talk about our problems, we talk about the triumphs,
Yes. And then we also, anything that's going on with our, the people in the chat, we call this
dysfunctional family.
So
yeah. How's
we
Megs?
all get
How you doing,
together.
Megs?
So Megs is due in like what? Just A few weeks now.
Cheering with her water, Meg. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tabitha. Tabitha, what up?
There you go.
Adrian saying got his Whiskey Wednesday going.
Very
You got
nice.
a whiskey.
I do have a whiskey.
I love how you got the whiskey endorsement.
Yeah.
They came to the table
Yes.
at work and they were like, you know what? Do you like it? If you like it, will you talk about it?
Yes.
And it's awesome because
It's peach.
if you
Peach.
listen
Delicious.
in Atlanta, or if you don't listen in Atlanta, you live in Houston, you live in Portland, if you get the iHeartRadio app and you listen to us through it, you'll hear her endorsement. And it's cute because it's like if you close your eyes right now, talk about the peach.
No.
Come on.
Why?
Just talk about the peach.
It's Evan Williams.
That's not how
peach.
you do it. That's
what
not
do
how
you
you
mean?
do it. Come on, do it like you do it on
I
the
don't
radio.
know. Wait, no, PK, this is
Do it like you do
embarrassing.
it.
Stop it, please.
Come on.
Please.
Hi,
You're,
everybody.
You're really
You
embarrassing
take us to
me.
pizza and you put in the whiskey. And it's like, it's the cutest thing ever. But you don't expect, like, because it's whiskey. So you don't expect, like, I expect her to talk about the Prosecco like she talks. But she talks about the whiskey. And it's the cutest thing ever. It's just like, you know, I could just imagine if I'm not familiar with us to be listening to it. And some mom driving off the side of the road thinking that there's a 10-year-old
Oh, come on.
talking about Evan Williams whiskey.
Wow, honey. That's so helpful. Thanks.
I got you. But it's good, though. We got like 4 bottles in the other room.
Yes.
When are we going to do Whiskey Wednesday? Do we need to have a Thursday off in order to do a Whiskey Wednesday?
Yes, like
Whiskey?
it might be a frisky Friday
Yeah.
with whiskey because, yeah, I mean, you can have one, but I'm afraid after one, what might happen? I don't want to be sick the next day. I don't know if there's enough Pedialyte in the world, like adult Pedialyte. That's what I was
can't do
asking earlier in the chat, if that really helps.
Pedialyte?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, tonight you were asking for that?
I was just asking in the chat earlier, yeah, if that's something that helps, if people have tried that before for, you know, if they're not feeling so hot, they're struggling.
Jordan saying, shout out Rum and Coke. Jordan's saying. So turn up to you, sir. Turn up to you, Patrick Dyson. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Larissa. There's Kiki. Yeah, Kiki's
Yes,
here.
Kiki's
Kiki's
hanging
been a
out by
monster. Kiki
Taco
has been
Tuesday.
an absolute. I wonder if I have my phone. Can I play something for you guys?
Yeah.
You found a story. This is kind of a did you know?
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
Okay, I haven't gone through this audio, so hopefully it
Oh, no.
you can hear her. You found a story about this couple that built a bigger bed because they adopted some more dogs and the
Yes.
dogs sleep with them.
Correct.
Go ahead.
That's basically it. So it's just this couple, and they didn't have enough room for all of their 8 rescue dogs, so they decided to build a brand new bed so that all of them can fit on it. And it's cute because in the picture, like the little Chihuahua is in the middle, and then around it's all like the bigger dogs, but the Chihuahua you can totally tell is the one that like has all the orders and is like telling them like, "Bar, bar, bar, bar. Stay there. But I think it's awesome, you know. If you want to cuddle with your dogs, 8 seems like a lot, but I understand the point. I love hanging out with like little Kiki most of the time, but I don't know. In her old lady age of 10, she's kind of getting loud.
I wonder if I can I don't think my headphone jack works on this phone because I lost my other phone.
Oh no!
That's I also
Why
have
don't you just play it and put it up to the microphone?
yeah, I guess that would work. I just thought it'd be better like if we actually had. Yeah, it's not working for some reason. Stupid phone. Wait, did I hear it? No, it's not working. All right. Yeah, I might have to just post this.
Well, anyway, it's Kiki, and she snores and sleeps.
Dude, it's so bad, though. It is
really,
so bad.
really loudly these days.
Let me see if I can hear it real quick. Oh, my phone. See, this is what happens when I get drunk and lose my phone. I got to go back to like the 4. I don't even know what this is, a 4 or 5. Yeah, it's not going to work. Damn it. I'm going to put it online, though. It is so loud. Literally, that damn thing right there, right? And here's the problem with Kiki. It's like, so it's never been a problem sleeping with a dog before, and we love her, and it's like she cuddles, and it's fine. But she's gotten old, and in her old age, much like her daddy over here, we both fattened up, right? And I'm sure I snore, but she snores. There's no way that my snore can be possibly louder than hers.
Oh, man.
There's zero chance that my snore is louder than hers, right? And then what she does is she's got this new thing that she does, which is like when she's ready to go out, because we'll come home and just we're dead tired at like 2 o'clock. We got to take a couple hour nap, right? And we wake up. We don't even have to set an alarm because we wake up to her. I don't even know how to describe it besides saying her nana breath,
Oh.
right in my face, and she's like,
Oh, she's, yeah.
and I'm like, holy F, like Jesus! If it's not that it's loud, it also smells like
Oh, cool.
I don't know if you guys ever been to Seattle, but Fisherman's Wharf, but imagine like you leave all the fish out for like
Pike's Place.
Pike's Place. You leave all the fish out for like 3 weeks, no refrigeration, no ice or nothing. You go back there, that's the smell that's coming at you like times 1,000. So I don't think that we can we...
Trisha is saying that little Kiki needs a CPAP.
What is the CPAP?
Like, you know, when you have snoring issues, like for adults, like when you have breathing problems. And
Oh,
you put, like
I didn't know that.
What our buddy Todd has, not to call him out.
Oh,
but yeah.
no, Todd just has this mouthpiece.
Oh, what our buddy Ivan has, not to call him out.
Ivan has it, yeah. But yeah, Todd had his stuff fixed by just putting a mouthpiece in. However, like, so here's my question, I guess. So if you have a dog that you've been fine with sleeping with, and now your dog is like older, it's like, how old is she now? 10?
She'll be, is she 10 now or will she be 10 in November? Or should be, I think she might be 11 in November.
Now,
Aww.
10 or 11.
She's old.
You can't now train her to not be in the bed, right? Like, it's over. It's game over. Now you got to deal with the fish breath and the snoring.
I cuddle with her.
And then she also jumps on my face, too. Like, if her breath doesn't wake me up, she knows. I swear to God, in her mind, she knows back there. Where is she? Can you see her?
She looks so cute and like a fluffy.
Right next to the Taco Tuesday pillow. But, like, she knows, like, the process of waking us up. So it's like if the fish breath doesn't do it, then she'll claw like the arm, and then she moves up to the face, and it's like you got to wake up, right? So the problem is now, because we have been dividing our sleep into 3 hours here, 2 or 3 hours there, the problem is that sleep is so precious, but I don't want to not put her on the bed because she's now 10 years into this.
Yes. And then
can you train her into 10?
She'll bark, and she'll be so sad.
Yeah. What are people saying in the chat? Can we train her now not to be in the bed anymore?
Megs is saying that they have 3 dogs. None are in their bed. They all have their own beds inside the room. John, she snores, has fish breath, and poops. She doesn't poo in the bed.
No, she hasn't pooped in the bed yet. That was only Denise.
Oh,
no, you didn't. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no. Yes, you did.
Oh, no. From Sherelle, my dog's man and my cat all snore all around me. Honeybee, how about getting her own bed?
I feel bad, though. I don't think she'll like, if we get her own bed, because I thought about that too, Honeybee, and she kind of has one, which she never uses. But like, if we get her own bed, you can't really, that's a great idea and a plan that you do in the beginning. Like Smeeze, his dog he's not allowed in the bed.
Yeah, he's very well trained.
Which kind of makes sense now 10 years later, but it's never been a problem until she got old and started snoring, and then she lost a couple of teeth. So the gums or something like infected the breath. I don't know. Like we take her to get the teeth cleaning.
I don't care.
But I kid you not, it's like next level.
So we can talk about this all day, all night long, but the honest truth is nothing's going to change because I love cuddling with Kiki, and the end. Whatever wife wants, wife get.
Happy wife, happy life.
What's up? You're in the car? Well, plug your phone in.
It's so weird. Like the older I get, the more I understand the couples that like decide at some point to have different beds, and then you end up in different bedrooms.
Stop it!
You know what I'm saying? Like
we have different bathrooms.
Yeah, we already have different bathrooms. You already kicked me out of the women's bathroom.
Yes. Oh my goodness! I gotta take a picture. PK was so excited. He got a new addition in his bathroom.
Oh my God!
I wish
Bring
we
it in.
had like. Okay.
Yeah, no, why are you hating on this? Look, can I say, like, I saw this at Target, and I'm like, okay. I was like so excited. Well, actually, there was another one I was. What happened?
Toilet.
What about my toilet?
Dirty.
You're dirty.
It's crapping.
Yeah, I told you I've been constipated, and I finally was able to go, and it stained the porcelain. Why you put me on blast like that?
So here's what PK got.
Yeah, check this out. Check this out. Boss moves only, y'all. That's my bathroom mat. What's up now? Don't be jealous. $14.99 Target in the house. What's up? Why do you hate on that? So there was another bathroom mat that I wanted, right? And I was so excited because Denise was down the aisle, the other aisle, and I was so excited, right? And I found it, and I'm like, fuck yeah! So then I like run down, I shimmy, I shimmy down the aisle, and I'm like, yo! And I held it up, and she didn't even have to say nothing because I saw it in her face, just utter disgust. What was it with the first bathroom mat that you hated?
I think it was a towel.
No, it was a bathroom mat. It was like a vibrant, bright bathroom mat, and it had sandals on it.
Oh, it had flip-flops on it. It was a total like a beach life, or if you have like your bathroom decorated for the beach, like that's the thing.
That's what I want my bathroom to be, though. It's
you
the
want your
boys' bathroom.
to be
beach. Yeah.
Okay.
That way, every time I go to the bathroom, I'm relaxed. I'm like, oh,
you want a palm
it's the
tree
beach.
and some sand?
Dude, we had our.
You do. Oh.
Our second bathroom when we had a house was a beach bathroom.
Okay, that was a little different. That was like more of like upscale, more like ivories and copper. Like this was just straight up like neon green and neon pink, neon yellow flip-flops.
Well, B, that's why it's the boys' room.
All right.
Back the F up.
Right. Well, we'll just, yeah, it's a shark mat. Yep, that's exactly what it is.
It's a nice shark mat.
Yeah. PK is so excited. And then I asked, I was like, hey, you know what? They have a matching shower curtain to go with it.
No, because then you started being sarcastic. You're like, oh,
No,
look.
no,
you could have
wasn't.
You could have a brush, toothbrush holder that says brush your teeth. And here's another holder that has wash your hands. Yeah, like you were just being sarcastic.
Well, yeah, because we were in the kids section.
Meanwhile, right, this is our relationship. Meanwhile, so I have like these cute bathroom things, you know, and I'm excited about them. And here she comes down the Target aisle holding like a 6-pack of beer.
12-pack.
No, 12-pack. I'm sorry.
6-pack.
You're like, it's the Falcons beer. We can take it to tailgate. I'm like, I'm just excited about my bathroom mat that it's a shark. And it's like.
I guess we are like children at heart. Because look, like we have from Sherelle a pound puppy. We have our Taco Tuesday. We have like anything that's like cute and fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you want to, because I know we got a package. Are we not opening that up on the show?
Not on the show.
Is there a reason why?
I don't know. I didn't ask, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But can we say hello to the person that we got the package from?
Terry Williams.
Terry Williams sent us something, and we don't know what it is. And honestly, it's like part of me doesn't want to open it.
I get so excited.
I know. The longer I don't open something, it's like the more bigger the surprise. I don't know. It's just like, there's always a surprise. Like on the crummy days, and we got this a couple days ago. But on the crummy days, you come home and maybe you have some things you don't like at work or whatever, and then you walk in through the door and you see it and you're like, oh, I still have a surprise. Oh, cool, surprise.
Yeah.
We haven't opened it yet, but we will. Big thank you. Thank you for sending that.
Yes. So on my birthday, which was like 2 weeks ago, I had ordered a pair of these sunglasses. And yes, I am obsessed with JoJo. From The Bachelorette, say what you want. I know. You're like, Denise, that's not real. They're not going to be in love forever. Come on, blah, 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 blah. I get it.
Don't ever play yourself.
At the end of the day, the sunglasses looked really cool. And I was like, wow, look, I can buy these glasses. And then if I purchase them, then they send a pair of reading glasses or eyeglasses to Africa. So it's like I buy and they donate. It's charity. It's a good thing, right? So I got them like I was supposed to get them a week ago. And then the post office lost it. And then they said that they tried to deliver it on Friday, and then they said that they weren't able to. So I called and was on like the phone with the USPS for over an hour, and the guy's like, "Well, you probably just put it in the wrong address." And I'm like, "No." And then he reads me back the address. I'm like, "Yeah," and I read him back. I'm like, "That's it." And he goes, "Yeah, I don't know why they didn't drop it off to you." I'm like, "Yeah, me either." So what do I do? He's like, "Well, we'll put in a request, and they'll do an investigation and expect a call back within 72 hours." I'm like, "Oh no, I just want my sunglasses." And he's like, "Well, what were in there? And how much is the value?" I'm like, "Wait, do I really need to tell you all this?"
Yeah, because they're going to reimburse you. So you just say you be like $10,000, bro.
I know. I should have lied, but of course I didn't.
Why wouldn't you?
Because I don't lie.
Like it's a brand new car.
In a box. That's like this. Long story short, the glasses came the next day, and they're still calling me, being like, "Miss, we're still trying to find your package." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness, I already have been wearing them for 3 days."
No, what are you doing?
I have to tell them.
You could have had another pair of glasses.
No, PK.
Ugly, bug-eyed, big-faced glasses. You could have had a second pair.
No.
Can you grab those glasses? Can people see the JoJo glasses? All right, here's the thing, right? And so the entire season of The Bachelorette, we're watching it, and she's like, "I have to do it for work. I have to review The Bachelorette. I don't even like watching this." And I'm like, "Okay, I didn't really ask, but okay." Like, I'm sitting there, and I'm on the laptop, and, whatever. She watches Mr. Robot, so I'll watch The Bachelorette. But the entire time, she's like bitching, right? She's like, this show's on again tonight. I'm going to be up all night. I got to do the review. All this stuff happens. At the end of the show, she is such a super fan, but, like, refuses to admit it. So the other day, these glasses come in, and all over the box it says JoJo.
They're cool, right?
Right. No, they're cute.
I'm like in a virtual world.
But why don't you just be honest with me and just be like, "Yo, I love The Bachelorette."
I don't know.
You know what?
I don't know. I was like,
I love The Bachelorette.
Why was I on TMZ earlier when they're like, TMZ caught up with JoJo and Jordan? Why does it matter anymore? Are they still in love? And I'm like, I want to know. I'm like,
are they still in love?
According to TV.
Well,
yeah.
We got to respect that. Everybody always talk garbage.
Oh my goodness. I feel
Everybody
like-
talks garbage about the Bachelorette. You gotta, Trisha saying, whoa, they fancy.
Wow.
Patrick saying them. DK looks pimp from Emily.
And you know what?
I love them. What are you guys talking about? Really?
They were sold out. They sold out on last Friday, which is really why I was like, where are my glasses?
You so played yourself.
And then they came back yesterday. Like, oh, darn it.
I even said, I was like, hey, we should buy a pair and give them away on our podcast.
And I'm like, you can't. They're sold out.
Yeah, she was like, it's sold out. I'm so glad I bought them. Blah, blah, blah. Glasses going to Africa. Yay, Africa.
Oh, goodness.
And I'm like, all right, I guess I'm glad you got them like before they sold out. And literally like the next day, oh, man, they're back. Don't ever play yourself.
So I guess we can give a pair away.
Yeah.
All the pretty girls in the world. 9 days.
That should be our sounder. When we get the glasses in and you hear that,
Yeah.
the first person that actually mentions it, there should be a keyword that they tweet us.
Okay.
So, okay.
Sorry.
I haven't been drinking anything. I'm eating pizza. I just was eating pizza.
Whatever.
What should be the keyword that they have to tweet us when?
All the pretty girls.
No. Hashtag?
All the pretty girls.
Hashtag?
All the pretty girls in the world. Right.
What?
Right. I said right.
Oh, I thought you. Okay.
Yeah. Every time that song is sang by that beautiful voice, it reminds me that I get to see Britney in 9 days.
Oh my God. Yeah. You want to talk about that? Can we talk about that?
Single digits.
We're going to Vegas. We're going to be outside the iHeartRadio Music Festival because we in fact did not win. We did not win. That's very important to say, right? Let me see if I can bring up our entry. Let's see if I can bring up our entry. Hang on a second, guys. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. All right. I was proud of our video. No matter what happened, I was like really proud of our video.
I know.
And I don't think anybody understands or believes us when we're like, this is us. We didn't go out shopping for stuff to make this video. This is like pretty much us. Like I have a Batman onesie that people that have been watching the podcast know about. That's her pajamas.
Yeah, and those really are like it's like retro pink from Victoria's Secret with the pink dogs all over it from like 2000. And these outfits, I mean, you've seen me like post pictures in it. Like those are really my clothes.
Where did you get those pajamas? Like, was it Victoria's Secret?
Yeah, but my mom got them for me before I went to college.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, they're retro.
No kidding. I didn't realize they were that retro. All right.
Hey.
No, that's not a bad thing.
What
That's a
does
good
that
thing.
mean?
Because they look newer. I thought that, I didn't realize that. Okay, never mind. I'm going to stop talking. This was our entry to like try to win our way to the festival.
But you still can. You still got 2 days.
You guys can still win.
We cannot.
If anybody's going to be in Vegas for the weekend of...
next weekend, the 23rd, 24th, 25th.
Let us crash on your floor because we ain't got no place to stay.
Great.
I don't even know why'd you buy tickets? We have no tickets, no hotel, yet you decided it was a good idea.
I bought plane tickets.
To buy plane tickets?
Yes.
To what?
I don't know.
The venue?
I just knew that I figured, it's our work, it's our company, and it's Vegas, and it's Britney, bitch!
It's us! Let us in! Let us in!
I know, like, there's how many thousands of people that work for our company. I know.
We're gonna be outside.
I know, but I mean, I figure, like,
how sad are you gonna be?
Live a great story, PK. Like, how sad would we be if we were sitting here knowing that the concert's going on in Vegas, and we were just here like, oh man, we should have gone.
We're gonna be more sad.
I got like a step of the way in.
We're gonna be more sad when you know on the other side of the wall is Britney Spears, and you are looking at palm trees and trash
and traffic
on Las Vegas Boulevard and traffic
and those guys that pass out like the nudie cards.
Yeah, flipping the nudie cards.
Does that one look like Britney? You know what? But
that's what you're gonna be sad.
I think that we're gonna make the best of it, like we do with everything.
Thank you, by the way, for everybody that gave our video a view, and just humor us as this was our entry that apparently, I don't know. What was missing from this entry? What were the rules to describe the contest in a fun, creative way?
Correct.
What did we miss?
On Facebook Live.
Did we miss something?
No, I
feel like we missed something.
I wish someone would tell us what we did wrong.
All right, here you go. Here you go. This is the PK and DK entry.
Again,
hey, meet Denise.
Hi, I'm Denise.
That's Denise. And all she's ever wanted was to see Drake, Sia, 21 Pilots, U2, Sam Hunt, Billy Idol, One Republic, Sting, Usher, Pitbull, Ariana Grande, Florida Georgia Line, Zed, Tears for Fears, Cage the Elephant, and yes, Britney Spears.
Can I go to the festival in this dress?
In that dress.
How about this one? Can I see
or that dress.
Oh my God, yes!
Unfortunately for Denise, the show is sold out.
Not today.
And now Denise is stuck at home with this stud.
So what's up? You want to see Batman again?
What Denise doesn't know is there's another way to go and see everybody.
And Britney?
Yes, and Britney. So listen up. No, wait, no, not literally up. I mean, unless your radio's up. To win, turn on Power 96.1 weekdays at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m. And text the keyword you hear to 200-200 for your chance to win. Plus, one lucky grand prize winner will get front row tickets to both nights. A penthouse at Aria Sky Suites for 3 nights. First class round trip air. VIP ground transportation. You'll be able to attend sound checks and an official after party. VIP spa package for 2. Professional hair and makeup, a private helicopter tour of the Grand Canyon, a personal photographer to capture it all. Not 10, but $20,000 to live the true VIP weekend. Plus another $10,000, this time a backstage blackjack experience to play with a celebrity. And a brand new car! A 2017 Mazda CX-3. And yes, you will get to see Britney.
Tickets sold out, and then we didn't win, so
Hold on, I wanted to let me play. What do you? It's crier.
I just want to see Britney.
Here's what I need. I need from everybody.
Real talk, I do.
Everybody knows that whenever she cries, everybody has to
Apollo,
crier. Everybody's got to go crazy with crier. You text her if you have her number. You call her if you have her number. You tweet us. You put it on Facebook. You put it everywhere. # crier. Here's what I'd like to do. This is going to be awesome. And then we're going to get back to this video. I would like for everybody.
Should I wear a shirt that says crier?
Yeah, we're going to make you a shirt. But I want everybody to record themselves saying crier. Now, even if you're not watching the show live, that's fine. Record yourself on the phone. Just go crier, crier, crier 3 times. And please email me, pk@thedailyf.com. I want to take everybody's voice and put it in one master file. And then every time you cry, we're going to have everybody calling you criers. So I need everybody to, at some point, doesn't have to be tonight, in the next 7 days, please record yourself saying crier 3 times. Send that to pk@thedailyf.com. Back to this video. Ain't nobody else smashed a computer.
No, to be honest.
You see that computer? You see that throw?
One of the winners doesn't even have a video on Facebook Live. So I'm like, you're disqualified.
Can you go get that computer?
Yeah.
Get that computer, because I just want to make one point and then we'll move forward, right? And this is the point that I think needs to be made. Because I could be wrong. This might be a great point counterpoint.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
I've always had this rule in radio, which is anything for whatever it is that we want to do. If the idea is going to be good, no matter what, anything is up for grabs.
Sorry.
You want to take and smash my car, it's up for grabs. Like anything, as long as the idea is decent, right? So my idea was, and I could be wrong on this, the initial idea was, I want you you go from the couch screaming to throwing the computer that you were typing in because you couldn't buy tickets. You throwing it over the balcony. But then we were like, we're going to probably get evicted if we do it in the apartment.
Yes.
And then
I was too nervous to even ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we ended up going to Nashville to where we had an Airbnb house. And I'm like, oh my God, we'll just throw it over the Airbnb balcony. So then I saw the grass and I'm like, let's use the computer because it's the grass. Maybe somebody can catch it. Or even if it hits the grass, it's fine, right? The computer will be fine. We can salvage the computer. And then Denise goes and does this. Now, let me bring this up. Watch her actions, please, with the computer, if you can. Do you see that right there? That's not tossing the computer. That is, in fact, slamming the computer on the actual balcony and then throwing it, right? I'm holding the camera, so I can't be like, what are you doing? Oh,
yeah. Oh, no.
I'm just trying to keep the camera still. So it lands behind me. We get the shot. I'm like, all right, at least I think that's going to work. I pick up the computer. I open the computer up, and here you go. This is what happens when you slam a MacBook Pro on a balcony.
I thought we were going to win.
You know I respect that.
Ah.
High five. You did a damn good
Oh,
job.
so did you, PK.
You did a damn good job. Still don't know what we're going to say.
Yeah.
Still don't know why you... it's me saying what video ended up winning. There was 5, and bro. I'll send you the links. John saying that's funny. Damn, that is Shattered from Larissa. In case you're podcasting the show and you're not watching it, you can see the smashed computer at 44 minutes and 52 seconds. Go to pkndk.com and click on the 914 show. You'll see it right there.
What's up? You're in the car? Well, plug your phone in and listen live. Get all the details now at www.pkndk.com. It's the adventures of PK and DK.
Little shout out. Melissa says she loved our video, so that's cool.
Thank
You know, that's what we do it for.
Thank you.
I had a shout out from Fresno too, but it moved down too fast. See, that's why it's so hard on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, go over to pkndk.com because that chat's a lot easier and we can like go up a lot more. And yeah, Patrick was giving us some props on the video as well. So was Sherelle. That was awesome. I think PK, that Britney tickets for you, DK. I think PK has Britney tickets for you. No, I don't.
I was like,
Yeah.
but birthday was pretty elaborate, so it's okay. I understand. But like I mentioned, like we're gonna have a great time, no matter what.
Oh yeah.
Like no matter what we do, even if we like stay home. Like this past Friday, we had a total chill date night where we we watched Atlanta, which is on FX.
I thought you didn't like Atlanta.
I know.
loved Atlanta.
I really did
Yeah,
like
it's a good
it.
show.
And then after
You know the only thing I didn't like about Atlanta?
what's that?
I didn't like one scene. If you guys aren't watching Atlanta, I know a little while ago we were talking about shows that maybe not everybody knows about. And I'm not saying Atlanta is good just because we live in Atlanta. It's a really good show. It's smart. It's funny. It's got great jokes.
It has some, but like
Yeah.
it's like dark humor though, like things that are kind of funny, but then like the whole situation, you're like, I don't know. In my opinion, I'm like, I don't know if I should.
Yeah,
be
but I
laughing
think
at
they
it,
try to make
but-
some points, and one of the points was a little unnecessary because like I just think it's easy when you're making like when you're making a stand against something that's wrong in society. It's easy to pick at that. It's just hard. It's hard on a TV show, on a sitcom, if you don't have both sides.
Right.
Like the scene that really bugged me was there was a scene which made a great point. There was a mentally ill patient that was
Yes.
in jail.
Yes.
And the guy was like, wait, he's back in jail. He needs help. Why is he here? And then the guy does something, and I don't want to ruin the show, but
Yeah.
it's like in that scene bugged me so much because there is avenues and there is people. For every bad police officer, there's a lot of good ones. In any profession, you're going to have the bad apples.
Right.
So that's why that bugs me. Like, I don't like to, I don't know. I guess there's some, I know police officers that are like putting their life on the line day in and day out. The same goes with like pretty much any profession. And it bugs me when just like everybody gets painted and, you know, like, does that make any sense?
Right.
Am I just,
No.
am I rambling?
No, that does make sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I
You want to
did.
spit on me?
I was like, no.
All right.
Wait, and now you're.
And now you're a bird. Now you're a bird. Yeah. All right. I don't know if that makes. Let's see. I still want to talk about iOS 10. You updated it.
I did.
Obviously can't. I'm still rocking iOS 8.4. If you guys updated to 10, is it? I have mine jailbroken too. I don't want to. But is it good? Like, should we upgrade it? There's a lot of people saying they were laughing at the folks that did upgrade to iOS 10.
I think
saying,
like the very first few hours that it was out that people were updating it, that's when like their phone turned into a brick basically. Like wasn't able to work. You had to replug it back in and restore everything. But then they got all of the kinks out, so I downloaded it. Like I did it this afternoon.
do you like the new emojis?
I haven't had time to really go through them all. When I use emojis, I just want them to be like cute, funny. I don't want them to be realistic like some of them depictate, but whatever.
But you haven't had like a bug, a problem. I know some
Nothing
people's
yet.
phones have been
No.
locking up.
No, because I don't know. Like all of the like notifications are on here, and now for like the home button, you can just like press it instead of like holding it down, which is kind of cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, like whenever anything comes out or any new upgrades, updates, whatever, like there's gonna be issues, but so far so good.
Megs is saying exactly what Terry J said earlier in our show, in the morning show, is I'm not updating, which I think is kind of smart. Like, I always wait a couple of updates before updating because of all the bugs and what have you. Patrick's saying 10 isn't all that it's cracked up to be. I don't like that they took away a couple of the emojis and then they changed some of them. Do you like the new girl that everybody's complaining about? They changed one of the characters.
I don't think I've seen her yet.
I don't know why I'm holding my phone,
I was
obviously.
like, sorry, I honestly, I haven't had time to play with it yet. But here, we can do it together.
No, I saw the picture. I was just wondering if you played around a little bit more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they do make them look like more realistic instead of like cutesy, I guess.
I don't know.
Is that the right word?
Yeah, I think it's cutesy. I don't know. I need to. The other question that I had, I wonder if anybody can help me out in the chat, or you can tweet us at PK and DK. My second question was, I obviously have to get a new phone now because, we got a little too turned up in Nashville and my phone is somewhere, God knows where, which makes no sense. So that's something else that I want to know. I want to get to the bottom, a mystery, if you will.
Okay.
What do they do with those phones? I feel like everybody now knows that an iPhone, like if somebody loses it, they can lock it and there's no activating it. There's nothing you can do. Even if you unlock it, you still can't use the phone.
Unless maybe they're trying to sell it and ship it to someone and get money.
And then the other person turns it on?
And then, they try to turn it on and it's broken, but they already got maybe it's like a scam?
Like, I wonder if anybody knows the answer to that. And my second question is, so I obviously have to get the new phone because, like, it is so difficult to deal. First of all, my battery on this is like maybe a half hour. Every time I go to type something, I'm like, how did I used to do it? It's so weird.
Sausage fingers.
I remember when I first got this phone and I was like, this is so cool. It's the coolest phone ever. It's the iPhone 4 or 5 or whatever it is. And I'm so excited. It's like the perfect size. Now that I got the bigger one, the 6S, and I had to go back to this, dude, it's so hard to type anything. Like, I get so mad every time, every single sentence I type, there's like wrong, misspelled words. I have to go back.
Poor
I can't even put that.
PK.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'd rather go to a flip phone. Screw this phone.
Whoa. All right. And now PK is no longer with the phone again. So if you need him, call me.
So my question is, if you do it online, you get the phone by like mid-October. Like, can I just go to the store, or do you think?
Hold on, Honeybee's leaving. We have to say goodbye. She's feeling ill.
Bye, Honeybee. Feel better. We'll see you this weekend. Don't get us sick. So take some NyQuil and DayQuil and both. How do you get sick too? Doesn't Maddox have like the most germ-killing everything in that house?
I don't know. I feel like something's going around the office though. Like No Chill is ill.
Yeah. Everybody at work is, I wanted to tell our boss, I'm like, you don't feel good. This is a perfect opportunity. Whenever you don't feel good, you have to go to the person you don't like and lick their doorknob.
Ew.
There you go.
That's disgusting.
That's what you got to do.
That's
what you got to do.
nasty. Meanwhile, I have my hand sanitizer. I'm like, psh, 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 psh.
You just drooled all over like that.
Sorry. Ew.
Oh, don't rub it on me. Ew. Ew. Is that how you feel when you look at my
Shmee's going back real quick. He's like, just watch all of them. It's a joke.
Oh, he did? Smeeze. A little respect for the Smeester.
Respect.
By the way, I do have to give public respect to Smeeze, who's been holding down the daily F as I've been trying to keep my head in the game and trying to. I had a breakdown on the phone with him last night.
I know you did. You went outside and like cried it out.
I had to
Crier.
No, that doesn't work like that.
Yes, that does.
You're the crier.
You are.
You are.
Last night you were so. I did feel really, really bad because I could just tell like all of the stress that's been like going on, and I'm trying to help in any way I can. But sometimes, like, as your own person, you just have to deal with it the way that you know how or however it is, and then you just like tap me like, all right, tap in, I need help, and you'll tell me.
But you've been freaking out on me too.
But you like, I just felt really horrible last night. I did. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't your fault.
I
Plus,
know,
I
but
had fun at Bridget Jones.
Did you?
Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie. It was just like one of
I would say like girls' night out.
I didn't cry at the end of it. It wasn't I love that type of movie, the British kind of comedy.
Yeah.
There's a couple of movies that I really love. One of them is like around New Year's and one is Valentine's Day. You know which ones I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like the same people in them, kind of, sort of. It kind of reminds me of that kind of genre of movies, whatever that is, which is like the British kind of, I don't know. It was funny. It was good. Would I have seen it if you didn't take me to it? Probably not.
No, maybe on Netflix or like.
Yeah, definitely would have saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a good movie. I mean, I don't know. What were you crying about at the end?
I mean,
I've never seen you cry that hard.
I wasn't crying hard.
Are you kidding?
And I'm totally not going to say because I don't want to ruin it for
mascara on the ground
for everybody.
Mascara in my sour Skittles.
Yuck.
Best thing ever. That's the best thing that's happened to me maybe in like the last since we moved to Atlanta was we were sitting in this dark theater and she was like, "Can I have a Skittle?" And I'm like, "You sure can," knowing damn well this is not a big fan of sour stuff. So I hold out the bag so she could see it's Sarah. Of course, he doesn't look at the bag. She picks one out, which I feel like if you pick a Skittle out of the bag, you can feel that it's a Sarah Skittle. Yeah, you didn't. You could feel that it's a. She puts it in her mouth, and at this point, I'm like lost all interest in the movie. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yes.
She puts it in her mouth. She's like it goes flying.
No.
It goes flying.
Not expecting it because, like, you know, when it comes to like sour things, at least for me personally, which I feel like most people have the same, like it gets right like behind your ears and like in your throat, and it just gets that like tingling, like when you pinch it, like, yeah, you just. I don't want it. I don't want it. And so I'm like thinking it's just like a normal Skittle, like red or green or yellow or something. And even purple would have been better than this thing. Yeah. And then pop it in. I'm like, bleh, and it like automatically, like I'm Yoshi, bleh, out. And it's like out.
It was the best thing ever. But the movie was good. I recommend it if you want to see it. Somebody just said Love Actually. Love Actually is the movie I was thinking about. Loved it. John tweeted a meme to us. I can't wait to see your memes, John. John is always on point, man.
Like 2 weeks ago. You haven't seen it?
Oh, the crier meme?
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to make that my profile picture. John is like on point when it comes to like pulling screen grabs and, you know. Sour candy saved my first trimester for Megs. I'm with you, Megs. I love sour.
It's saving your first trimester too, PK?
I mean, I look like I have a baby, baby.
I like how you're like, me too, Megs.
My baby.
The same page.
Yeah.
Oh,
motivation.
boy.
We've been doing pretty good on our T25.
Yeah, so I was like, speaking of that, we still got to get it in, meaning workout, guys. Come on, getting the workout in.
We'll have to tape it. Maybe we'll tape it for next week, and we'll have it on the show next week. But the champagne workout challenge.
Oh yeah, because
we kind of drank all the champagne.
Yeah.
And by the way, when we finish with these glasses, we'll do a roll call. Everybody in the roll call is going to go in and winning $100. Every time we finish a bottle on the show, we do a roll call. Who's ever in our PK and DK chat gets in a random drawing. And if you're in every single week, that many more times you get in our drawing at the end of the month where we give away either $100 or some wine. There you go. Last month's winner was
Javier Urbina.
I still got you, bro. I'm waiting for payday to send you that $100.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. So we're going to take care of you, right? Yes. Did he choose money or wine? What did he say?
I haven't actually been able to get a hold of him through. Oh, no. All he wrote was thank you.
Oh. I love that.
Oh, my God. A minute after I wrote him, and then I didn't look at it. I'm such a terrible person.
Larissa's saying, chug that stuff, and I will, as Denise fills you in on her fantasy team.
Oh, yes,
I know I saw you write it down a little bit earlier.
I did.
What did you have to say?
All right, so last Wednesday, you guys were in the chat when I got to draft my fantasy team, and I was really super nervous, and PK was not helping the situation at all. I ended up, at the end of it all, picking one quarterback, so no backup. And it was Russell Wilson, and he had an ankle injury. Like, he played okay this last game. And then this, like, because of the game, he was injured. But apparently today he was back to practice and whatever. So I guess he's going to do well. But I lost last week by 6 points, which I'm really embarrassed about because there was one guy that, like, that got, like, 38 points or something crazy. And I didn't put him on. I put on a bench player, and I totally failed. So this time I'm going to try to do better. I'm projected currently at 77, and my other girl who I'm playing against is projected at 89. So tomorrow I'm going to go through everything, and I don't know. I have a good feeling about it. I'm going to go through, check out all my people, do some research, and I'm going to win.
I'm willing to bet we're going to get drunk. You're going to forget to do all that stuff, and then the same thing is going to happen again.
No.
That's just a bet. I'm not saying it's going to happen, just a bet. We never really broke down the Dome experience. Georgia Dome experience.
Yeah, I mean, there's not.
Did we want to skip over that?
Yeah, it's like there's not much exciting things to break down. So
can I just talk about though? I need to talk about the people. No Fs smoking everywhere in the Dome. I almost have to respect. Now we're not smokers. Mm-hmm. You had a lady in the bathroom, high school style, right next to you. Man. I need to applaud her for no Fs.
And it wasn't just like when I went to the stall, then she came in after me, like next to me, and then started to light up. And then the lady who was like refreshing the paper towels or whatever in there, she like knocks on my stall and like yells at me, and she's like, "Put it out! No smoking allowed!" And I'm like, "I'm just texting." Like I was mad. I'm like, "I'm texting."
What did the lady next to you say?
Nothing. And then
so
I think like the other person got like embarrassed that she like was like banging on my thing, calling me out, and I'm like, I'm just texting, and I'm like, I shouldn't have to admit anything.
What
like,
about
this is my
Homeboy?
private time.
Homeboy, we're walking up the ramp, and he's at the top of the ramp inside the Dome again, smoking.
Yeah, and
by the way, this is like This is how far into the game are we?
Oh, man. Like first quarter?
No, this was like after we walked around, tried to sneak in. Third quarter, we try to find a bar, which there's no bars with TVs.
That was third quarter. Like when my incident happened, that was like the very first quarter that we walked in. That's when my incident
So maybe
happened.
it was towards the end of the second quarter or beginning of the third.
Yeah,
but we're walking up the ramp and there's nobody around, and here's a dude just puffing away.
And so like people,
I'm like, bro, we're inside, bro.
People tried to like approach him and he didn't care. Like no.
Then the guy behind us in the stands.
Yeah.
Then the security walked up the stands because there was another guy, and I'm like, yo, Atlanta got no chill, no chill.
And then right before we were leaving, I went to the restroom, and then there was a lady who was literally Adam, like army crawling because her daughter apparently had locked herself in the bathroom in like the larger stall, and she was like army crawling trying to get under it, but she was only army crawling with like her like left elbow because her right hand had her beer. So can you imagine like crawl beer, and then we're like,
how dirty was the floor?
It was nasty. There was like water everywhere, and then it's like cheap toilet paper, and so when that gets wet, it just has like nasty clumps everywhere.
What was she wearing?
Just like jeans and a shirt.
Okay, so it wasn't a dress.
No.
How old was the kid?
I don't know. She was locked in the stall.
Was the kid smoking in that stall?
Maybe.
There you go.
But she did not drop a single drop of that beverage.
Well, then you can't not respect that.
Respect.
Salute if you don't spill your beer, you know? I've never seen anything like it. We've been to a lot of stadiums. I feel like we've been very, very fortunate into that we've gone to some good stadiums. But we've been to some not the best ones as well.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen people, besides my father, who just didn't give a rat's ass about
like the rules or like the respect of
not even that. I feel like when it's one thing to disrespect somebody, but when you smoke, it's not like one or two people might smell it. Like I feel like when you smoke indoors, everybody smells it. So like especially in a bathroom setting, that there is no like what happens, what's the process of the thinking?
Where do you put it out? Like you put it out in like the trash can? What if that starts like a fire? Like it's just
dude, like when I take a massive dump at work, I'm embarrassed to come out of there.
No, you're not. Let's be
honest.
I
won't. I will put my hands up in the air.
Like, let's be honest.
Like a champ that I am, I will walk out with a speech. I'd like to thank Taco Bell, Burger King, Cheeto Fries. What's up? I see you there, Whopper. Whopper Burrito, I see you. Woo!
Whopper Burrito?
Whopper Burrito. Brand new Burger King. You know nothing about that. I love you, fast food. Yeah! Woo!
Oh, my goodness.
But even when I take a massive dump, it doesn't smell as bad as you know what I'm saying? Like,
to you? Oh, my goodness. In the chat, Adrian saying you should come to a game in Oakland. It's craziness.
Oh, yeah, yes.
I've seen the stadium in Oakland. It's right by it's at the ballpark too, right?
It's next to it. I thought they were moving. Maybe I don't know, but yeah. I used to. You know what? When I lived in. I don't know how familiar people are with the San Francisco Bay Area. I lived in South Hayward. Could not afford a car, so I took the BART to work every single day. So and I was at the time 19, so I'm on this BART at 19 at the weirdest hours of the night because they had me work the overnight shift. I'd catch the last train. I would see some I would see some, stuff I will not talk about. I would just be in BART in the fetal position. Please, nobody touch me. For the 3 hours into not 3 hours. It was like an hour and a half into like maybe one of the worst neighborhoods in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
That was my upbringing. And every single day I remember like we would always pass by where the Raiders played. And I would always look out the window. I'm like, man, one day I'm going to be able to afford a ticket to go in there.
Did you? And you never did?
I've never been back. I'd love to go back and go to a game. I'd love to go back and go to a game.
I do remember the Raiders fans, they came out heavy when we were in Houston against the Texans. Like, I was like amazed by the outfits, but then I was also frightened too. Because I was like, I want to go get like a picture. Look how cool these outfits are.
You were frightened? You went right up to the dude.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he has skulls and stuff. I have the picture. Like, I can have a picture. You were wasted, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, he's going to get me in another fight.
At like 10 a.m.
Yeah, little lady, you could have a picture. Let me punch your husband right in the face, though. Okay. He was the nicest guy ever, though. But yeah, he looked scary as hell.
They look scary.
Yeah. But I respect that.
I will be honest. I was really heartbroken that I didn't get to see the other NFL games on Sunday. Like we went to a bar.
I can't believe that they don't have in the Georgia Dome. They don't have a bar with TVs. How is that not a
I
thing?
don't know. Maybe they just want you to kind of like the soccer stadiums over in Europe. How they wouldn't have that, or they don't even. But they even outside of like at those stadiums, they don't even have like those games playing because they want you to go in there so bad. So maybe once they have you in the dome, or like they want you to stay there, or it's just because it's an older.
They just said,
building.
I have an idea. They just said, it's cool. Next year, we got a brand new stadium.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's cool. I bet you anything they had a big conference room with a lot of people and a big table. And like, I'm talking about like 50 chairs. Everybody had a game plan. The present point, what is it called? PowerPoint presentations.
Right.
Ready to go. And some dude just stood up and said,
we got Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yo, it's gonna be 1 year.
Oh,
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
They announced the 2017 schedule already. At least, who is it that's playing Mercedes Stadium? I know it's FSU. If anybody else knows who's going to be like the first college team to like play there, is it Alabama? No.
Where? What are you talking about?
At the new Mercedes Stadium, they announced the
for college.
2017. Yeah.
Oh,
hold on. Let me keep talking.
Okay.
Mercedes Stadium.
Right. But anyway, let's see. Larissa said, "I've seen when I was working before. I wasn't working. I would have bought them a drink." Just going through the chat. Just
Alabama
sure we cover
to play
everybody.
FSU.
Grand Share, how you doing? Nice to see you, Grand Share, up in the chat. Brian Wiskman, hello. Ducks or Nebraska? I'm going Ducks. You know we got to go Ducks. And Ann is saying hello. Those might be like really old shout outs because my computer kind of freezes on the Facebook chat.
So just real quick to go back. So September 2nd of next year, obviously, since it's fast, it's going to be Florida State and Alabama at the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Okay.
I don't know. I thought that was...
Oh, that's all right. Good. We'll end with a few things that I said I would talk about. So I have a boy that lives in Los Angeles, and he works at a production company that puts TV shows together. So what I said at the very, very top, I wasn't joking. If you know of somebody, maybe it's your life, maybe it's a neighbor, if it's somebody that would really make a great, awesome reality show, get that pitch to me. Tell me about them. Tell me like why the show would be good and whatever. Maybe it's you, whatever. Send that into pk@thedailyf.com. And I want to start like a tally. We got to put something up on thedailyf.com to where people can like submit things. And then we'll pick the best thing. I want to pick the best idea maybe of the month or every couple of months and then talk to my boy and be like, yo, here's the idea. Because he's always looking for stuff. He's always reaching out. Yeah. And I want to just give him the best of the best ideas. So if you know somebody, maybe it's a neighbor, maybe you live out in the countryside of things and you have just somebody that's awesome next to you that you're like, man, this whole family would make a great reality show. Because you turn on the Discovery Channel, you turn on all these channels, you're like, man, all these shows are on there. I'm sure there's something.
My story is more interesting. Or like you think it is, like, again, reach out to PK.
Yeah. No, pk@thedailyf.com. Send that in. And then collectively, like week by week, I want to start going through some of the ideas.
Megs has one.
What does Meg have?
Meg's parenting fails. Oh,
I like that.
But Meg's, no.
I like that. What pregnancy fails do you have, though?
You're great.
I can't imagine you have any pregnancy fails. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, send that in. What else? Is there anything else that we had? Because we got to wrap this up.
I finished my wine, and you know what that means.
Oh, final roll call?
Yeah. Well, not final roll, but.
Yeah, kind of like we got to wrap it up. We got tomorrow to get to.
All right. Oh, this part always makes me sad.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. All right. Up in the chat. So we got Blanca, Sarah, Manuel, Racer, Tressa, Loki, Jesus, Irene, The Transporter, Laura, Alan, Apollo, Adam, Sherelle, John, Megan, Larissa, Emily, Patrick, Trisha, Adrian, Meg, 713 Anita, and currently 6 lurkers.
All right. Give it a little respect to the lurkers out there. Yeah. Alan was just saying the same thing. Chug the wine. Wait, whoa. Before we get out of here, though, Sherelle, what happened? Because I saw your tweets earlier. I got to know what happened. Why do you have such a hangover? Get at us. Laura 725, is there going to be a podcast tomorrow? All right. Addressing the podcast in the morning. The podcast in the morning is on hold currently until we figure out how to put it together because we had a meeting with the engineers. Probably not supposed to be talking about this. By the way, if I can't address something, it's not like I don't want to address it. Sometimes you can't address things. The engineers, go ahead.
I mentioned earlier that we are trying to see if we can do like a lunch hour podcast from here, from the apartment.
I don't know if
Boss Man will let us.
if that would be conducive to you guys. You guys would you check that out? Maybe, The thing is, we have engineers coming in to rebuild the studio, and we're in the middle of a bunch of stuff, so it's very hard for us to make that transition to be able to put that together with everything happening right now. So give us, and I'm not a big fan of being able to do it on a couple days and then not doing it. So, I want to set like a set schedule. If we're going to do it, we're going to say we're going to do it, we're going to do the podcast.
Yes,
so
and it's going to be...
We're thinking about doing it at noon from the house, because at the house, it's our stuff, and nobody's fiddling around, moving stuff, whatever, until at least the new studio gets built. New studio's not going to get built till probably after Thanksgiving. God bless the engineer. Give them some respect, because they're putting in some hard work to make it happen. Love Mike. Love them all. So thank you guys so much. But they're going to be putting in the grind, and I don't want to get in their way as well, because right now, to be honest, a lot of the way we've been doing the morning podcast is I've been running, there's spaghetti wires. There's wires everywhere.
What is spaghetti wires?
Means
just
a lot of wires that are not supposed to be where they're being underneath the console that I kind of got into and jimmy rigged and shimmied and plugged in. And I don't want these guys to go down there as they're building the new studio and they're like, what the hell is this? So like it's very difficult to set the podcast up, to make the podcast happen every day, especially with all this stuff happening.
Right.
So we're going to see if we could possibly do it at noon from the house. So for like right now, bear with us. We'll always have the Wednesday night podcast, and then we'll get back to the morning one, because we're going to start doing a daily morning podcast, full blown, coming at you. Like, it's going to be awesome. So did I address it? Is there something that I missed out?
No, I know. Like a lot of moving parts. Like I feel like we've been saying for the last 6 months, but what happens? Like new city, it's been 6 months. Look at what we've done so far. I mean,
John is saying Friendsgiving special for my favorite show. We're trying to do a Friendsgiving special with like with everybody. So, and maybe nobody shows up and it's just us, but the idea is to be able to put a Friendsgiving special together to where we can invite random people to it. If you guys would like to join us, we would love to have you. Where we just make a big meal, and it's just the people that watch the podcast and support us and have supported us. So we're working on those ideas as well. Bear with us on the morning show thing. I'm telling you guys, we'll when we get it like 100% dialed in, like this show, we haven't missed the show in 2.5 years, right?
Like, I think that the only time is when we moved. But even at that point, like I remember we did some like a Facebook Live from our blow up mattress.
Yeah. So just bear with us, because I feel like, I'm going to be as honest with you as I can. Obviously, there's some stuff, and if I can't say it, please know that we have bosses, and I'm trying to pay the rent because your boy is broke, in debt.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep the job as well.
I don't even think I paid PK rent last month.
No,
and then
you did not.
And then I look at my account because I just paid my bill, and I'm like, damn. So I got to...
She bought them JoJo glasses, no thoughts, rent?
So I got a...
No rent, but she got them JoJo glasses.
Hey, hold on a second. I got to tell you, this is, I don't know, like other couples, maybe this has happened to you or not. PK and I both have the same bank, and we both have the same color of debit card. And when we went out for like my birthday festivities, just in town though, we somehow switched cards. So I'm looking through my account and I'm like, oh, here, oh, raw sushi, oh, this place, oh, this place. I'm like, all my birthday thing, PK's card was not charged. It was mine. Like,
whoa. Here's how it happened. Birthday lunch, right?
Right.
I'm like, order anything you want, babe. It's your birthday. Get it.
Yes, you did. Like,
give her another sake shot. Get the beer. Come on. Bring another bottle. Get her the nice sushi roll.
Yes. Yeah.
Did I not?
Even, like, we were 30 minutes away from like the happy hour prices, and I'm like, no, we can wait 30 minutes. We can just like hang out on the park bench outside. Like, it's okay.
You're so cute. Bill came. Denise puts out her card, and I'm like,
I feel bad.
No. She's like, well, we'll split. I got it. And I'm like, no. And the waitress picks up that card, and I'm like, it's her birthday. Come on.
Yeah.
Waitress is like, it's her birthday. Puts that card down. I hand her my card. Brings it back. We sign the check.
That's it. We thought.
We walk out. Things are good. About a week later, we're in the car driving, and Denise checks her account. She was like, I paid for raw. And I'm like, no, I give her my card. I paid for raw. I'm like, no, I give her. Oh my God, I did. I'm like, oh. And then you had my card, ass.
Yeah, and then because we went out like afterwards and the next day, and I'm just like, oh, no wonder why PK was so generous. No, I got you.
I didn't know it was your card.
I got me. I got myself.
3 days. I was spending money on her debit. 3 days. I'm just like, woo.
Wait, so can I technically like call fraud because I mean, you signed your name on my receipt and
Multiple times. Multiple times.
Even like the place next door. So like the guy's like, if it's your birthday, come back and your first round of drinks are on me. And we're like, sweet. And then PK went like next level and like tipped him $20. Apparently I did.
We got we got a couple of drinks. Guy charges $1. I'm like, you know what? Here's a $19 tip on her card.
Respect.
Oh,
Respect.
man.
Respect. Respect.
All right.
Oh, this is real life.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for the support. It's been a dicey time, and we appreciate you guys having our back from starting off in the closet to not having a job to having a job to trying to get everything going. Chloe, I see you in our app. Chloe says, hello, I'm drunk. Probably the best message I saw. It came in like 20 minutes ago. It just popped up. I just saw it. Oh, she also said, PK and DK show for reality. So thank you, Chloe. Appreciate that. Thank you, everybody in the chat. The last roll call we did is the roll call we're going to count for the wine that we're going to give away at the end of the month or the $100 gift card.
What would you pick? Like $100 or like?
I would pick wine, but that's just me.
But
or $100 worth of wine.
Okay. All right, that's what I was gonna say. Because
well, it depends.
If it's
though.
wine though, like it's personally picked from us with like a sweet like message or something. Well, I usually drink this on Sundays before football, but I forgot, so I'm drinking it like that's not really that special. But okay, 713 Anita, real quick. She does say so. Technically, you don't owe rent because you paid for all your birthday festivities.
No.
True. And that's why I keep.
I didn't do it on purpose, so it doesn't count.
Yes, we are married, but yes, we do have separate accounts.
I thought about that twice,
Yes, we have the same job. Like, this makes zero sense. Yes, we have the same job, work the same hours, but we have separate. I don't get it.
Yeah, I get it. It works great.
Because that's why I can afford to buy these things.
Not when you don't pay rent.
And PK, we're
You're about to get evicted. You and the dog get in the boot.
I buy sunglasses and PK buys shark bath mats.
Yeah, I would have got.
That's why we have our own separate accounts.
I would have got a nice gold-plated one if you paid rent. Instead, I had to go. Now, I like my. I thought about that twice too, and I didn't know how to bring it up because
about rent.
Yeah, I'm like, should I bring it up? I'm like,
I know, always like the month of like August.
I just don't do good with stuff like that.
Because it's like around the a birthday too, so you'd be like, "Hey, happy birthday! Give me my rent money." It's kind of hard.
Oh, that would have been great.
Yeah, I was gonna
blow
offer
out the candle. Here's your card. Oh, I haven't given you a card yet. It's gonna say pay rent, bitch.
PK. I was gonna offer to pay like the Minol bill, whatever that is.
No, I didn't pay that for like 2 months. It was like $300.
Oh.
Somebody's been flushing a lot of toilets.
What is Minol? What does that mean?
I don't know. It's the water, whatever.
You think?
We had it in Houston,
too.
too.
Do you think it's going to be cheaper tomorrow because tomorrow at the apartment they're going to turn the water off for a whole day? Ew, how are you going to flush the toilet?
No, I'll just...
You should fill up the bathtub with water and then just take a bucket. And
I can time my poops, all right? I'll do one at work before we get to the house.
Gross.
I'll be good for 6 hours. All right, love you guys. Thank you so much. We do this show Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock on Eastern, and thank you for everybody. Houston, I miss the hell out of you. Portland, the same goes to you. Fresno, you know I always got love for you guys. If Fresno wants to come out next weekend in Vegas, we're going to be hanging out. We got no place to stay. Maybe you got a car we can crash in the back seat. We'll do one more show before that Vegas.
Yes, we will.
Vegas trip
next week.
And
we'll give you some updates because we also have this big concert it's called Music Midtown, and it happens to be just like half a block down the street.
Anybody in Atlanta that's going to Music Midtown, hit us up at PK and DK. We'll get our party on. Please believe. We might have some. Actually, we have another pair of tickets tomorrow morning. If you are in Atlanta, if you're not in Atlanta, get the iHeartRadio app. You can listen to us in the morning.
I'm crossing my fingers for Patrick because Patrick has been trying to win since we've had them.
Oh, Patrick!
I know.
Has he gotten close at least?
He said he was caller 30.
Oh.
So no, no.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
All right, well, fingers crossed, Patrick. I hope you do win, because we'd love to see you there. And for everybody, we love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll have details on the Friendsgiving special coming up. And again, Wednesday at this time. Morning podcast will resume. Give me like a week to try to figure out how we can logistically pull it off. Because I think next week maybe we will do like a lunch hour podcast from here.
Oh, no. Patrick said he was caller number 1 today.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I always think to myself, I'm like, man, how are you caller number 1? Because that means you're calling before I tell you to call in, and you got to be caller number 96. We don't have 96 lines. We have 4 lines. So if you're calling before the contest starts,
we really do only have 4.
if you're calling before the contest starts,
we started with
you're going to be caller 4 at the best.
We started with 6, and now we're down to 4.
No, we still have. We got like a couple of the other ones, but
Yeah,
4 are the because people will call in, Patrick. I don't know if it's you or not, but people will call in like 5 minutes before the contest, and I'm like, we don't have 96 lines. There's strategically no possible chance for you to win.
I think I had one person who called like a total of 4 times. Like she's like, I was caller 7, and then I was 22, and then I was 47, and then I was 56, and I didn't win. And I'm like,
What do you say at that point?
I was like, good luck for tomorrow.
Did you like, screw you, lady?
No.
That's what I would have done.
No.
Well, I'm not saying she should, but I'm saying that's what I would have done.
I don't know. And you go like so fast that I feel like you're rude. I'm always like, hello, Power, you are caller number 1.
That's why it takes an hour to get caller 96 with you on the phone. That's why your boy's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yo, 11. Like I try to mix it up.
Oh, no. He's like, I had 27 calls to Power. Oh. I remember that too. Like when PK didn't have a job, like after like the Houston job and before we got this one, I was like, look, I can win like a radio contest now, I think. And so I called.
How'd that go for you?
And I tried to win a case of beer.
You try to win a case of beer?
Yes.
You drunk.
Yes. And I was like, well, it's still ringing. It's still ringing. I'm like 5 minutes later, it's still ringing. I'm like, I could probably walk to the store and pay like $9.99 and have my tote back. Like, this is really embarrassing.
They were just giving away
it's
case.
still ringing, and then I hung up. I was like,
You didn't get a case of beer?
No, nobody ever answered.
Hi, can I have a case of beer? I would have been like, how old are you, miss? You sound like you're 9. But I like to drink whiskey. I put it in my tea.
Yeah, I put it in my
If you guys close
tea.
your eyes, ask for some beer. Hi, hello. Yo, we got that beer. Who's this?
Hi, it's Denise. Can I please have a beer?
Yes, you can. What you gonna do for that beer, mama?
I'm gonna pay you.
Oh.
Oh, no. Look, I mean, I wish we had like a wireless camera. Look, like Kiki's eating the laptop right now.
The laptop is gone. You just wash the hands with the laptop. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We love you guys. Hopefully we'll see you next Wednesday. Have an amazing week. For all the podcasters and everybody that's watching the show later on, still get that audio to me. For everybody that's live, remember, crier. 3 times, right? Record it on your phone and send it to me, pk@thedailyf.com. Have an amazing week. See you guys.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkanddk.com with replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I actually leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 bye. Stop. Bye. I'm on the street. I'm telling you, goodbye.
Miss, we're on a...
Goodbye.